Hello there, it's everyone on YouTube. I hope I can get this out to both the record and comics community with this video, because I've been showing comics with my brother Craig. I'd like to show you some really good psychedelic covers that I've got on some LPs at the moment. First of all, actually, I'd like to start off with a couple of sort of comic related records, not psychedelic as such. This one's The Amazing Adventures of Captain Crunch on KP Records. It's just a sort of cash-in superhero thing. It's quite a good little item though. There's a game you can play on it as well called the Zygon Yawn game. Quite unusual. The next one is another record that's related to comics. It's got a really nice, I hope you can see that okay there. Got a really nice comic cover there. Who Will Save the Mighty Groundhogs? And then these flaps come down and reveal more of the comic there. Can you see that? Really impressive there. I think that looks fabulous. You know, I haven't actually heard this album yet, so I can't give an opinion on the music, but the cover's great. The next one, I'll get that back into its sleeve, is trouble though. I think I remember Derek Von showing this in one of his videos. It's the Chrome Circus Love Cycle. Great cover there. There's an excellent long psychedelic track called The Love Cycle on this LP. It's a really nice copy I've got of it as well. Very nice. Yeah, these are a few American ones to start off with. Then we've got Incense and Peppermints by the Strawberry Alarm Clock. That's from 1967. That's a British copy on Pi Records. Nice cover there, nice retro hippie feel to it. And the next one is a bit of a meditational album. It's very weird in parts. It's a Japanese guy in America, Harumi. And the album's called Harumi. Very psychedelic. Extended long tracks about the birth of the rising sun and the journey through time. There's also something about a cabbage field that stretches to the foots of the snow-capped Mount Fuji. Really odd stuff. The next one is the best album by SRC with their great track Black Sheep on there. That's an original UK press again. Really nice psychedelic cover there. I don't know if you can see that. Very nice. Next one is another sort of meditational one again. A guy called Bobby Calendar, Rainbow, 1968. Very nice. Lots of instrumentation on this, with sitars, tablas, electronic effects, percussion, all sorts of percussion. Yeah, very good. Sort of thing to sit on a cushion to and waft away to an eastern vibe. Basically what it is really. Next one is produced by the great Kim Foley, St John Green. Some mad tracks on here. Like 7th Generation Mutation, particularly good. Yeah, it's quite a weird old whoops. Next one I like, that's an interpretation of the Zodiac, Cosmic Sounds. Actually produced by Mort Garson, who did lots of other electronic albums. But this is the most psychedelic one that he did. I do have other items by him, like a electronic interpretation of the musical Hair, which I'll show at a later time. Yeah, that's a good album. Craig's got a copy of that as well. British copy. This is American one. This one's a highly collectible one. It's one of the most collectible on the Smash label, the Troll animated music. Some great tracks on here. A particular funny one on here called Professor Potts' Pornographic Projector. Rather funny track. And also, if you want a powerful track of Psychedelic, Werewolf and Witch Breath is recommended. Next one. By the way, so far these have all been originals. This one is a reissue. It's How to Blow Your Mind at a Freakout Party by The Unfolding. Basically a cash-in record, but very weird in parts and a good laugh as well. I like it. Interesting item. The next one is not very good musically, but the cover's very nice. It's the full. They were, I think they were actually Scandinavian, but they moved to swing in London in the 60s. There's a bit of wear on the inside there, but a great psychedelic montage there. That's from 1968 as well on the Mercury label. Next one is a classic bit of British psychedelia, Skip Biffity. Classic cover there. It's got sleeve notes on this by the DJ John Peel as well, which is interesting. It's a classic one. And the next one, I found this one cheap. I found this one in a charity shop or thrift shop for 50p. 5-day week store people, swinging London sound. On the Budget Saga label. Probably the best release on the label, along with Magic Mixture. But what a fantastic cover there. And also, it's an LP that when you go into the run out groove, it sticks on the run out groove with some sort of weird sound, similar to Sgt. Pepper by Beatles. Next one, this guy was also involved with Pete Brown and his Battered Ornaments, but this is a solo album by the guy, Roger Bunn. Yeah, I really like this album. Haven't played it many times, but this is a Dutch copy with a gatefold sleeve. The UK copy was on Major Minor with a single sleeve. This one's on Phillips, the gatefold. Very nice. Pure psychedelia. Next one is the first LP by The Web, Fully Interlocking. Basically a concept album, this one, about war and peace. Sort of spirals on the cover there, quite nice. Next one is probably my favourite psychedelic cover, actually. It's the Rainbow Folly by the Rainbow Folly.
It's called Sally's Sport.
Sorry, yeah, that's right, Craig. Yeah, the Rainbow Folly, Sally's Fourth. That's right. That's a very rare item that I picked up cheap as well. Original on yellow black parlophone. Very nice, bit Beatlesque in parts. Next one's a bit of a crazed instrumental album from Italy, originally from Italy. This is a UK copy on Kaleidoscope. It's Blue Phantom Distortions. That's madness, this album. Brilliant stuff. One of my favourites. And it's the first album on the Kaleidoscope label. Now the next one isn't psychedelic music, but it's quite an interesting psychedelic looking cover. It's a great British prog album by T2. It'll all work out in Boomland in 1970. Brilliant album this. Love that a lot. And the next one is an original copy of Hatshash and the Coloured Coat, featuring the Heavy Metal Kids and the Human Host. This is an original copy on the Minute label from 1967, and interestingly it's on nice red vinyl. Lovely item there. Picked that up off eBay a number of years ago.
Yeah, it was a steal, that one, I thought.
Yeah, it was a steal. Right, we've got a few left. 5 minutes left, I think. The next one is, well, this is actually a second press of Supernatural Fairy Tales by Art. It's on the Pink Rim Island label, as opposed to the full Pink Island label. A great classic psychedelic album there. And actually that cover is designed by the same guys who did this record, Hatshash and the Coloured Coat. That's quite interesting. Next one, I wish I had an original of this. I did have a chance to buy an original of this once, but I never did. It's Arzachel by Arzachel, who of course became Egg later on, after Steve Hillage left this band. They became a threesome with Dave Stewart, went on to the Eurythmics. It's just a fantastic underground site with a sort of devilish feel to it, black magic feel to the album. And it's got a craze track at the end, Metempsychosis, brilliant stuff. Next one is actually it's an 80s psychedelic record, The Dukes of the Stratosphere, 25 O'Clock. This is actually the band XTC, done under a pseudonym. It's really competent psychedelia though, it does have a 60s feel to it. You know, a lot better than some of the other reinterpretations of 60s psych. Yeah. And the next one is a lovely reissue again on Lightning Tree of the classic And Dweller's Dream album Love and Poetry. Beautiful cover there. Lovely yellow background. I love that one. It's the third album on the Lightning Tree label. Next one again is another reissue. I wish I had the original. It's July on Essex. This band produced by Tom Newman and later masterminded Jade Warrior.
He also produced Tubular Bells by Mike
yeah, he did. He produced Tubular Bells also by Mike Oldfield's basically. But look at that cover. Do you know, I had a chance to buy well, in the 70s in my local town in Yarmouth, there's a copy of this in the library that I could have got hold of and never did. But yeah, brilliant. This is one of my most valuable records I've got. It's an original of Tangerine Dream by Kaleidoscope, their first album from 1967 on Fontana. This is a mono copy. It's got a tiny little nick to one track, but the rest of it is very nice. So I'd say it's in excellent condition. Cover's about a VG due to a scut spine. But apart from that, very nice indeed, and I love that cover. And the tracks are just some of the most whimsical side, brilliant stuff. And then we've got, to finish off, we've got 3 krautrock LPs here. This one, actually a lot of the band were from Britain. I'm not sure where the others are from. I don't know whether they were.
I think they're all British.
I think they're all British, but they were based in Germany. I think this album's got their most psychedelic cover. Really nice. Sounds like this. Nice little picture on the inside as well. Yeah, some good tracks on here. I haven't heard this for a while though, so I mean to hear it again. Then I've got, I just love this cover again. Sweet Smoke, Just a Poke. I think again this band, I'm not sure if this band were American and based in Germany. I think they possibly were. Look at that cover. Awesome. A lovely copy as well, German copy. And finally I've got a reissue, a very collectible reissue, this one. It's the first release on the Second Battle label, 2066, and then fantastic cover again. Lovely condition copy this is. And I picked this up cheap as well. And there's also, it's a limited edition of 1,000 copies. This is number 545. I don't know whether you can see that. Yeah, brilliant. Right, that's it for now. I'm going to be getting back to you with another comic video soon. Some Incredible Hulks and other stuff that I've picked up lately, including an interesting journey into mystery. So I'll be back with that one soon. Take care everyone. Bye bye.